What's up, YouTube? So you guys are just getting sober and you want to start weightlifting, but you don't know where to start. We're going to go over all that stuff in this video, so let's go head to the garage and discuss. What's up, YouTube? Just got done dropping my kids off at school. I came home, I made one of my smoothies. It's about 2 cups of frozen fruit, 2 scoops of protein, and unsweetened almond milk. We're going to talk today about you're just getting sober and you want to start working out. And I know that it can get confusing, and then there's a lot of information out there, which is a good thing and it's also a bad thing. Because for me personally, when I want to get into something new, I like dive right into it and I obsess over it. So for me, I was looking at like articles on what's the best way to train, what's the best shoes to have, what's the best equipment to have, what's the best thing I can eat. And I was just consuming like all of this information, but not getting anything done and overcomplicating the process. And when I overcomplicate the process, is when nothing happens and I just psych myself out of it. Because I'm like, my diet has to be perfect and my workouts have to be perfect and I have to time my food perfectly and I have to have all the right equipment because everybody online has this. We're going to start this conversation right now with saying that you don't fucking need any money. You don't need any equipment. You don't need expensive food. You don't need expensive gym equipment. You don't need any of this stuff. To get started, all you need is you. You don't even need shoes. I've discussed this before with running. Like when people want to pick up running, they want to get the best running shoes and they want to know the best times to go and what's the best length and what's the best, where should I have my heart rate? Fuck all that. Stop talking yourself out of the whole thing, you know? You're overcomplicating it. When I was first got out of jail, I didn't have any money, but I knew I wanted to work out. And I would go running like 6 times a week or 6 times a day. I didn't have any good running shoes. All I knew is that running made me feel better and I just wanted to go do it. I didn't care about the length. I didn't care about I didn't know I was doing HIIT cardio. I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to go run. And I was doing push-ups and I was doing pull-ups. And I was doing body weight squats. All of this stuff you guys can do. So when you're trying to figure out a workout plan, the first thing you need to do is you need to be truthful with yourself. You need to be reasonable and know how many days a week that you want to dedicate to working out. Now, me personally, I like to work out every day. That doesn't mean that I'm going to the gym and I'm absolutely killing myself at the gym hours a day, every day. A lot of times I'll have days off of lifting where I'll just do a little bit of cardio. I have to do something to get my heart rate up and push myself throughout the day to make me feel happy. It's literally what makes me happy. So if you can decide how many days a week that you can work out, your workout is going to be based around that. So for a lot of people that are busy, that have like kids or they have a job or they just don't have a lot of time to go to the gym or go work out, let's say you can dedicate 3 days a week. 3 days a week. So if you can do 3 days a week, you have to fit more muscle groups into each day. And one of the best things for starting out working would be push, pull, and legs. That's a 3-day split throughout the week that you can follow, and that'll hit every body part in your body. It's great for beginners. I do it a lot from time to time. I'm more of like the bodybuilding aspect where I like to hit like 1 to 2 muscle groups every day. And then I'll hit like a muscle group probably like once every 7 to 8 days. But for push, pull legs, one day you'll be doing push. So you'll be doing chest, shoulders, triceps. Pull day, you'd be doing your back, biceps, rear delts, traps. And then legs, hamstrings and quads. So the best way to structure that is if you're just starting out and you're a beginner, start with 2 exercises per body part. So if you're going to do chest, we're going to do 2 exercises for chest, 2 exercises for shoulders, 2 exercises for triceps. Now I'm going to put up a sheet right here that's going to give you examples of workouts that you can do. And I'm going to put workouts that you can do in the gym. And then I'm going to do workouts that you can do if you don't have any money to go to the gym and all you have is yourself. So pick 2 exercises off of each of those and do each one. So that's a total of 6 exercises for push. Now for back pull day, I'm going to put a list up here. So you're going to pick 2 exercises for back, 2 exercises for rear delts, 2 exercises for biceps, and then 2 exercises for traps. Now the same thing for legs. Legs is going to be a little bit different because there's a little bit less muscle groups there. So I'm just generalizing leg workouts that you can do at the gym or you can do at home. And that would include for hamstrings, quads, and calves. Generally for legs, I like to do about 4 exercises. And if you're just starting out, I would just choose 4 exercises because 4 exercises is enough to literally put you in the ground to where you cannot walk the next day. And don't let this upset you. It's going to get better. You're going to get stronger. When I say that I love going to the gym and it makes me feel good and that I feel great after my workout and it sets me up for the day, you're probably not going to feel that right when you start. When you start, you're going to hate it. You're going to be sore. You're going to be tired, but you're going to get used to it. You're going to get used to it. You're going to get conditioned to it, and you'll learn to love it. Promise me, just stick it out for at least 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, when you've gone through these workouts a few times, your body's going to adjust. And it's going to transform you into like this great euphoric feeling when you're done working out. Like the whole time I'm working out, I have this like euphoria. I have this great feeling inside me where I'm just so happy. I don't have a lot of time these days, so my workouts are like 45 minutes to 60 minutes. I keep short breaks. I'm in and out quickly. But before that, I would spend hours in the gym just because I loved it so much. It's like the one place where I felt good. For push-pull legs, when you start out with 2 exercises per muscle group, then you'll up that. And then maybe when you become conditioned, you'll do 3 exercises per muscle. And you can do push-pull legs for as many days as you want. Some people just keep it rolling. So like Monday would be push, Tuesday would be pull, Wednesday would be legs, and then Thursday they would start over with push again. That's something that you can either do, 3 days a week, or you could just keep it rolling forever. And there's still a lot of advanced lifters that still swear by push-pull legs. It's something that I like to do a lot if I don't have a lot of time or I know my week is going to be busy. Now, if you're a little bit more towards the bodybuilding aspect and you have time every day to work a muscle group, I personally like to give a little bit more emphasis on each muscle every day. So mine would be structured around like maybe one day I do shoulders, and the next day I do chest, and the next day I do back. Next day, I'll do arms, and the day after that I'll do legs. And I'll continue that cycle. So my cycle is like a 5-day workout block that I'll just keep repeating over and over again. And in between there, I will take days off if I'm feeling super sore. There's days I wake up where I'm just like, especially after like a leg day, where like my central nervous system is shot and I'm just tired, I'm lethargic, I'm sore, and it's just not worth going to work out. So I'll just do cardio for that day. I'm getting some sort of activity in the day and trying to improve myself and trying to get that shot of, just happiness that comes from working out for me. One of the most important things that stops people from working out, especially going to a gym, is they're embarrassed. They're out of shape. They're scared. They think everybody's looking at them. I can tell you right now, nobody's fucking looking at you. Don't worry about that shit. Worry about yourself. Everybody starts at some point. I've said in videos before that when I first started going to the gym, I couldn't even squat 95 pounds. I had 25-pound plates on the bar and I couldn't even squat it to depth. I was falling over. I was so fucking embarrassed that I couldn't even squat one plate, which would be 135. Ended up hitting legs like super late at night when I was hoping that nobody was going to be at the gym. The moral of the story is I've worked my squat up to a 6-plate squat. I've squatted 585 pounds. I went from 95-pound squats to 585 pounds. It just takes time. You're not going to stay at that place forever, but you have to focus on yourself. Don't let other people psych you out. Anybody that is actually trying to improve themselves and trying to build their bodies good is never going to judge you for trying to start out. Don't worry about the other people. Worry about improving yourself. Nobody's watching you. Don't worry about it. All right, guys, real quick, I want to go over the shoe of the day. So this morning when I was thinking about what shoe I wanted to show for this video, I had a thought because last night Nike had a sale for Mother's Day and a bunch of Jordan 2s are on sale. So what better shoe to show than the Jordan 2, which is my favorite silhouette. I think Jordan 2s are super highly slept on by a lot of people. A lot of people hate them. And that's good and bad for a lot of reasons. Mostly just good because A, they're cheaper. And B, if you're wearing them in public, it's very unlikely that you're going to see somebody else wearing any Jordan 2 out there. So the first shoe that I want to show you guys is actually on my feet. This is the 2016 Jordan 2 Low Chicago colorway. And if you guys can see all the padding in here, I don't know if the camera can pick this up or not, but these are just extremely comfortable. You can wear these with pants. You can wear these with shorts. The Chicago colorway pretty much goes with any color that you want to wear. This is a great choice. And this particular shoe right now is going for $400 to $500 brand new. But used, the market used on these is super low. And you can get a shoe used. And when I say used, don't think of it as like a trashed used shoe, right? Sneakerheads, real sneakerheads, they take care of all their shoes. So when I say used, maybe worn 2 or 3 times. I got this particular shoe off of eBay for around $100. And imagine that, brand new $400 to $500, worn a couple times like this, around $100 to $150. So now the next shoe I want to show is going to be the exact same shoe in the high. These actually came out last year. This is the Jordan 2 High Chicago colorway. It's just an awesome shoe, guys. Extremely comfortable, just as the lows, super cushiony. They fit great. They're not tight against your feet. They're true to size. And these right now are going for under retail. I think retail on these was about $200. You can pick up one of these brand new for around $170 to $190 right now. And people are sleeping on these completely. 2 to 3 years down the road from now, when all these are all bought up, these are going to be a $300 to $350 shoe in my opinion. It's just a great colorway. It's classic. Michael Jordan wore it. You can't go wrong with it. If you guys like the Jordan 2s, comment down below. Who's with me on this? Because it seems anybody I ask hates the Jordan 2s. If you don't like the Jordan 2s, comment your favorite silhouette down below and let's see where you guys are at. If you guys want me to stop talking about shoes, well, sorry. Feel free to share your opinion down below. I'm going to keep talking about shoes because it's what I love. If you guys like the video, I'm trying to get better at it. I was watching some of my older videos before and I was like, this shit is boring. Like, I'm watching it and I don't even want to watch it. Like, the information's great, but they're just boring to watch. It's so hard to make a video and edit it and like try to make it like a good pace where like people want to watch it. I'm trying and I'm getting better at it. If you guys think this video is better, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. I love all of you. Have a great day.